Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at another coin from my coin collection and looking at how it's done as far as an investment. Today we'll be looking at an let me get a little bit closer to see the date, 1829 half dime. That's right, a lot of people don't realize, but before we had nickels, we actually had silver half dimes. We started making those, well, the United States started making those right about the time they started making coins in the late 1700s, 1790s. And they continued to make them up until the I believe it was the 60s when they started making nickels. The shield nickel was the first variety. If you look there, it says 5 cents down there. It doesn't say half dime, but it is worth only 5 cents. This is silver, about approximately 1/10 of an ounce of silver, or 0.9. Well, if you look at the grams, it's 1.35 grams and about 0.9% silver altogether. So as far as ounces, I do not have, my book has it in grams, and I don't have a calculator to calculate the amount in ounces. It's a lot smaller than 0.9%, or 1/10 of an ounce. It's much smaller than that. But if you look there, you can tell it's a Philadelphia. There's no mint mark. Actually, a little bit of trivia here. They only made these in Philadelphia. So if you're wondering where would they put the mint mark, well, they never intended to make these anywhere other than Philadelphia. In fact, I don't think any of the other branch mints had been opened up when they were minting these anyway. So this is the cap bust variety. They minted these from 1829 through 1837, so only about an 8-year period. This is the first year that they made these, and they minted about 1.2 million of these. I think the highest they made as far as mintages was in 1835, where they minted approximately 2.8, a little under 2.8 million of these. So as far as it being a common date, it's probably considered right in the middle. As far as it's not the lowest mintage, but it's definitely not the highest either. So somewhat common, I guess you could say. This is obviously, looking at the grade, it's very well worn, very well circulated. So it is a coin that has definitely seen better days and is probably a good, maybe AG at the best. So, but looking at these as far as how well it's done, I was actually surprised to see this when I looked up the numbers. It's actually performed exceptionally well, especially at the lower grades. My goodness, look at that. Look at how big of a jump. Look at the good condition, 16 to 35 to 60 to 80. My goodness, it's kind of slowed down as far as rate of appreciation, percentage-wise. But my goodness, it has done exceptionally well, especially at the lower grades. Looking at some of the higher grades, like Mint State 60 or Extra Fine 40, it's been a pretty steady climb. It's more than doubled. Mint State 60 has done not as well overall, but there's been a big increase over the last 3 years, from 425 to 600. So maybe they're starting to catch up finally as far as on an average annual rate. But as far as an investment, if you have the money, start buying some of the lower grades, because those have been doing exceptionally well as far as return. I wish if I'd seen this coming, I would have bought a whole bunch of these about 20 years ago. But as far as compared to a lot of the coins I look at, it's probably performed better than most of my other coins that I've looked at lately. So anyway, something to consider if you're looking at these as far as an investment. Go ahead and stockpile some of these, because the returns have been really, really well. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.